with Reagan, I made a commitment to develop myself into a better person, because she's looking at me every single day and going, how do you do things? She's learning by my example. And in realizing that, I have to change my life to be a better example. I'd forgotten how much fun kids were.
The doctors told her parents that she was a miracle child because my daughter wasn't supposed to be able to have children. We immediately, my husband and I, took on the advocacy role for the child because she wasn't born into the best of circumstances. My daughter had found an addiction in her life with drugs and alcohol and had married her drug dealer.
Make sure the kids know how to use them, especially.
We had started going to support group meetings with grandparents raising grandchildren, gotten lots of tools to deal with, but also found out from DCF and Brevard Family Partnership, you have no rights in the state of Florida because you don't have legal custody of the child.
With grandparents raising grandchildren, initially, when we got involved, they had a communication problem. We set up a website, we set up a mailing list, took all of their paperwork and broke it out and put it on a website so that the information for people, the resource references were there.
5 years ago, when you received your grandchild, you got maybe a pamphlet or a business card. Call this person, they might be able to help you. Bye. Here's your kids. We do a lot of referral. We're more like a navigator type program, but at the same time, we provide support group meetings. We provide 500 families Christmas, Thanksgiving dinners. We bring the community together to serve the needs of these families.
Because last year,
Working with Brevard Cares, we try and get information back into the system about what could be done better to work towards a better process, more communication, adding them to the mailing lists, inviting them to resource groups, and inviting them to presentations. They have become very responsive in the process of changing policies.
Brevard County, we kind of set the standards for relative care and kinship care because we have all the support groups and the resources available to them. One of the quotes that I put in our brochures for grandparents raising grandchildren, it's on our webpage. It is in every grant that I write that every child deserves a home and a happy, loving family.
That sense of belonging, that sense of family, that need to be wanted and loved, to be a part of something, also continues on in life and becomes one of the guiding factors in finding a spouse, going on and having your own family.
Reagan requested that we adopt her so she could have a permanent family. So we celebrate birthday, and then a few days later we celebrate adoption day.
Since she's been with us, she's had a consistency. She has her possessions. She has, this is my space. And you don't realize how important that is. The confidence that it's not going to be taken away. It's not going to be lost. We're not going to pack up and move. That having a place, having a home is very important to a child. And this is her place.
So we do weekend meetings with her mom. Her mom comes to church with us on Sundays.
She put Reagan with us because she knew she'd be safe. I would like to see them be at least friends and not hold a lifelong resentment. Yes, that family model didn't work out for Reagan, but I believe we've gotten Reagan into a better model. I want her to break the chain that her mother started with her mother's actions. I want her to have the confidence to never have to go down that road.